Whiskey adds me, Edgy Jog or Craig. But on the other hand, it just sounds weird what I'm about to say. I'm actually probably asleep and I didn't get up until 10. Other than that, my dog's been stomping up the sound. Other than that, what I would like to talk to you is our religion subjects that go to situations. Pagan is where they don't believe in Jesus. And they sacrifice their own kids to the gods of their belief. Sometimes they dress up like monsters just to scare them away and hide evil spirits. That's what pagan is. That's how Halloween actually officially got started. But instead of being for superstition, they changed it to Christian event, which I believe was the Catholic Pope that did that. On the other hand, Christmas. I say Christmas and Halloween are cool to celebrate, but when someone gets shot by a gun and get killed by it, then it goes out of hand. And that's something that the Catholic Pope created also, the Constantine. But also, on the other hand, commercializing items is what stores do eventually every single time when the holiday comes out and about. But what I believe is this. Everyone should treat their people the same, no matter what circumstances or religion they end up being. Sometimes it can be the opposite of what you really believe in. Like, for example, if I met someone that was more interested in politics and they asked me about my religion, for example, I would say, I don't vote when it comes to politics because I haven't seen that much issue in the matter of it. I know every person has ego of its own. They all try to do good. But each on everything that's on its hand, it's just, oh yeah, since I have issues a little bit, sometimes I am referred to as gay. But I should tell you, I am not gay. I'm actually into girls, not guys. Alright, so let's get back to the subject. And if I tell them what president already voting for, they would tell me. And after that, I would keep it to myself. Because after that, you just pry into their business. I would have to say all that is kind of personal on a subject of the note. But when it comes to religion, I believe it's not religion with Jesus Christ. It's more of a relationship. Yeah. And I believe beauty's inside skin deep. But if you have pretty long hair and pretty baby face, you're actually like around your early 20s or mid 20s. People that have baby face, they look younger than what they already are. People actually consider me around 25 at least. So with girls that look younger, I have to say, really like they're in their early 20s. My perspective on that subject is kind of interesting on the fact that's a note. Later. Bye. Oh yeah. And there's one more thing I would like to say. These catcalls from strangers flirting with a girl and say, woohoo! Or gonna creepy compliment in a creepy kind of way. That does annoy me if I'm not there with my sister. I prefer to be with my sister. But she's already married and she lives in Austell. She's gonna have to put up with that eventually. As soon as you start working anywhere. That's what goes on everywhere, even in situations you really don't want to be in. Nowadays I'm shadowboxing now and then. Shadowboxing is where you end up facing an imaginary opponent. That's all. And sometimes I do that, and sometimes I don't. Yeah, it takes selection to Seroquel. Seroquel has an effect on me right now. But it also has to keep my personality in check. If it didn't, oh, and there's a couple things I should tell you what happened to me on LexPro back in the past. Actually, I think I cussed one of my teachers out on that. Didn't mean to, actually. Just happened. Which I call the phenomenon effect of things. Do I believe in science? Yes, I do. But I also do believe without God there can be no science. Without God, it's just a noise. Sometimes I hear stuff outside. Sometimes a girl calling my name every single time. I think I just hear things now and then. Sometimes that can actually make a place look haunted in certain areas. So I won't dwell on this subject too much. Later. Bye.